started here. Oh no, let's just go right into it. I forgot to check the timing of the camera and sync. This is fine. Lytics! I assume all the sounds made it through. Everything looks to be working here. Hey again, kid. I can't remember what voice I was doing for this dude. This is Buddy from the barn, who's now looking more like Tom Selleck in his pixel state with his slicked back, receding hairline. And mustache. Put a shoe on your head. That'll help, I'm sure. My tea is brewing, which is fine. It is actually quite warm in here. That's weird. Huh. Well, whatever. Magnum PI XL. Pixel. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Cogswell. That's actually an excellent suggestion. Feel free to toss that into the bot. Hey again, kid. Leave you alone for a couple hours and you nearly get yourself killed. Lucky I was passing by when I did. What? Who are you? How hard did we hit our head? Who are you? What happened? Maybe you can tell me. I'm walking back from the bar, passing by your house when I hear a scream. I run inside the damn robot's trying to eat your face off. I had to empty my clip just to slow it down. I mean, thank you. Catherine would haunt my ass if I let something happen to you. Can I move the chat? Oh, that's right. I did not set that up. Where you at, chat? One pixel at a time? No, we're gonna drag you inside. Hey, Durlock. How are you doing this fine? Monday. I'm just moving the chat over. I need to save it as a position real fast. Oh, there we go. Otherwise, the chat will snap back to where it needs to be and I won't be able to send it back. That. Snap back, don't snap those undies. Transformation, that's your new home. Now we should be able to do left, right. And right should work with up and down. All right, there you go. I just need to make a button for it so I can do that fast. But for now, this will work. Airlock's here, he could probably read. Okay. So, Catherine would haunt my ass if I let something happen to you. There you go. Only my head's slightly in the way. Where am I? Who are you? Is Million still alive? I don't think so, kid. Million's back at the house, spread out all over the floor. I don't want this to be too difficult for you. I know that robot was in your family a long time. You're not soft like your brother. So I'll just say it straight. I never trusted her. Never. When I heard Catherine brought her into your house, I said to myself, that ought to cause some trouble. Million's a St. Clair unit. That company's bread and butter is the corporate security and espionage. And I'll let one of them things just walk away, anywhere they end up, is right where Thomas St. Clair wants them to be, listening, watching. Catherine's a person of interest to them. They took advantage of her one weakness, guilt. Wait, how did the robot guilt her? Blames Blue's death on herself. Made his life piss poor for a while. The man would work every turnaround he could just to catch a break from it. That's how my daddy told it to me anyhow. Sounds about right. That's not true. She did what she could for Blue. She told Blue, her husband, that she married him to get away from whoever, her father, and that she would never love any man. You can guilt a robot. I mean, if you can have hedonism bot, you can have guilt robot. Guilt bot. Have you seen the hedonism bot chair? Oh, I kind of want to make one, but it would take so long, and it's kind of not matching anything else that I own. Hedonism. Someone made a chair of hedonism bot, and it's great. There you go. Is it the best chair? No, but it does the job of this is clearly hedonism bot, the chair. Oh, we don't need that. That was pretty white. Oof. Okay. Sounds about right. You know, let nobody feeling get in the way of what she wanted, even if she felt guilt about it down the road. But anyhow, the way I figure it, Catherine's been trying to make all that heartache up to Blue. So maybe she could use the robot as, you know, stand-in for Blue, I suppose. Show the robot the love she never showed Blue, and so she let a spy into her home. Where am I? Who are you? What? How are these I know the answer to these questions. Where am I? Go to my place of business, the Apple Street. Purdue P.I. Padu P.I. Who are you? Don't do this to me again. I'm famous, alright? Everybody knows about me. Yo, you saved us, bro. I'm gonna be a real dick to you for a second, though. Be like, who are you again? Lot to take it, I know. I'm not trying to cause you no more stress. Where the hell's your brother? You still ain't find him? We were looking for him when Million attacked. I'll be honest, I don't think Million was ever looking for Blake. I think she was looking for something else. No telling what. At least she done causing trouble. Or I hope so, but we better be sure. Best thing to do is head back to the house, check on that bot, see if we can find out about your brother. There was that answering machine on the desk screaming my ears off. Might be worth checking. Oh, and before I forget, you dropped your phone. Slides a phone across the table. Yes! Found it on the ground, back of the house. Toilet's right over there. Splash some water in your face and let's roll. Sir, there's a sink to go with this toilet, right? Your suggestion isn't just, splash myself with the toilet, right? Oh, Jesus, there's no sink there, sir. At least there's no top, so I can reach in and get water from the reservoir and not from the bowl. Place next door complains that they can see me when I'm on the pot. Told them to look the other way. Like I ain't like I'm watching you watch. Sir. But I think they like my hole otherwise. Keeps us connected. Lots more I could say about this hole. Hell, I could stand here and talk to you about it all day. You're gonna tell us all about your hole, huh? Well, I would prefer if you didn't spend all day describing your hole. Oh look, you've got bikini calendar with way too many. No, I guess it's 7 by 5. Okay, fine enough. About right. That's where I keep the track of all the dead bodies I found. Find a lot of dead bodies if you go looking, kind of like a treasure hunt. Sir, maybe report some of them. Base paint kit. Stop touching that unless you want to see me clown up. What? Listen, you keep messing with my kid, I'm gonna have to break it out. We can turn this man into a clown? Is the floor carpet? Yes, this appears to certainly be a carpet with a little gap over here between who knows what and what else, but this appears to be carpet. That toilet carpet. Just what you want. Oh, he's got a Billy Bass. A big mouth Billy Bass on the wall. Did I ever link there's a restaurant somewhere that has 50 or 70 Billy Bass on a wall, and they wired it up into their sound system, so they sing the entire, they sing all songs. It's just the wall of bass are singing you the music of this restaurant. Such a good idea. Oh, it's right there if you need a wash off. Splash a little water on your face, Kay, you ain't looking too good. Splash a little water in your face, you ain't looking too good. You gonna tell me something about the bodies? You gonna tell me more about this hole? Hole's been there since I moved in. Just made it a little bigger when I reached through to show my buddy Scott how to throw a buck knife at a moving target. You threw a knife at your neighbor for no reason, other than to be like, this is how you do it? I like having my hole there if I'm honest. I ain't got no air conditioning, so I get me some cool air coming through in the summertime. It's nice having my hole. People next door keep me company. Might clean it up, make it more like a door. Next people blocked my hole with a filing cabinet. Took me a while to shimmy it out of the way. One of them guys kept slapping my hands, telling me to quit. What the fuck is wrong with you, LeBlanc? So I'm like, bruh, get your own hole to decorate. Or if I make this more like a door, it'd feel like one big office. People on the other side wall could come grab a pencil. Figure if I make this more like a door. Okay, put the clown makeup on, sir? Alright, I was trying to save it for this weekend, but now you got me excited. Nothing wrong with clowning it up after hours. LeBlanc peels the plastic tray of face paint from the packaging and applies it using a small pocket mirror. Oh, okay, well that's not what I expected when you said you're gonna clown it up. I was thinking more clown, less kiss. Trusted Million. Like I said, never trusted her, not for a minute. Figured she would set her eyes for Thomas St. Clair. Getting too much. Figures after Catherine died, she'd be leaving a big mess behind. Just keep your head on straight, alright? We're gonna find Blake, then you can skip town again and forget about this place for good. Hell, if there's room in the truck, I might come along. Alright, guess it's time to go to Apple Street. Buddy, why are you fucking with the turtle? Snowball stand is closed for the winter. Yeah, it still is. Snoop for you. Garrett. Wait. Someone actually named Garrett or one of the cult members? A man wearing battle armor and blazing with a red cross crouched over a turtle on the sidewalk. A name tag that reads Garrett is fixed to the man's armor. One of the cult dudes? Oh yeah, it's one of the cult dudes. It's the dude who gave some toilet mushrooms too. I was just... Who the fuck are you? Man, I know this looks weird. I got separate from my co-workers and then I saw this turtle, so I stopped to take a look. Why outside my place of business dressed like a pervert? What? Dressed like a pervert? How am I dressed like a pervert? Look, I can go. Where are your coworkers? They said they'd come pick me up for launch, but it's getting kind of late. Oh shit, they're gonna launch the spaceship still. So Buddy here is in a cult of dudes who call themselves, they all call themselves Garrett. Like you have to earn the name Garrett and then you're all Garrett. Not unlike Fight Club. Except they're just a weird cult of teenagers following some random dude who's probably going to get them all killed by blowing up a rocket ship when trying to fly it into space. Don't worry, he's taking all the children with him. But it's getting kind of late. Launch? Yeah, what does that mean, launch? I don't know, man. We were supposed to do this thing tonight, but it kind of fell apart at the last minute. Where'd you get the costume? Not a costume. Why does everyone keep calling it that? I'm a soldier of Christ. Sorry. I did not mean to laugh at your cult, sir. I'm a soldier of Christ. Soldier? Who do you fight? Scum mainly. Scum. Cokeheads, hipsters, punks who hang out downtown and call us Nazis. Why fight the scum? They think they know everything, but they don't know shit. They think everything they do is morally superior, but it's not. They just make the world worse, but insist they make it better. I want to be in your club, okay? You people are uptight losers. Stop calling me a fucking Nazi. I'm not a fucking Nazi, man. I'm just a guy. I'm Celeb. I mean, Garrett. I'm fucking Garrett. Sir, why are you here? For work, I guess. Kind of work. Spiritual work. Kind of like yoga, or more like outer space stuff. Rockets. We're gonna self-improvement, weightlift and stuff. Sounds like a cult. Sounds cool as shit, like a cult. That's it, it's like a cult, but cooler. It's like you join and you immediately have friends and a dad who wants to hang out with you. Well, sometimes he does. Once we get to Mars, he said he's gonna hang out with us. Have fun with your turtle, brah. Well, thanks for stopping by. Okay, I was not expecting to find a Garrett out here. Oh! That means we have Crouton, who he turns into a case. We also we paid money for the Patriot case, Kisses, and the Frog. But we have Crouton, so we're gonna use Crouton. We have Quack Job installed? Oh, we found our mother's phone, right? Yeah, we did. Oh, we have the Crypticon. We have to find invisible shit at some point. Okay. Catherine, we'll send an advance to your wallet. Oh, yeah. But I didn't need it. Head drive client. No head drive connections available. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go back home and pick out that head drive. Floodgate Tavern. You guys still open? Floodgate Tavern. Many shield work together after their shifts. Oh, thank you for the redemption, Durlock. Really should add a sound effect to these things. Anchor reporting live from the Shield refinery fence line where Good Hope, where a cargo moving machine is ablaze. It's believed that the unit burst into flame after colliding with the flare stack. The oil pirate known as Lucky is wanted in connection with this incident, as well as a string of other arsons across the parish. He's considered armed and dangerous. Dude's been blowing up all kinds of shit. Yep, totally wasn't my fault. Totally wasn't me. Brett, what in the world you got all over your face? There, bud. What is that? Probably ain't nothing. Don't worry about it. Just my look. You were here a couple of hours ago. What the hell happened? Just a look, Gus. Style, just my style. Let it rest. Okay, you need to call the police on this man. He's following you around? Nah, we're pals. You say so. What, Gus? You think I ain't got no friends? Got me all kinds of friends, bro. Alright, Brett. More friends than I know what to do with. Man, I'm just bleeding accents into accents. Times discount? We're gonna have to come here eventually, so we might as well just go home. And see if Million's still crawling about. Well, I found you, came right in here, took to the front door. It took me to figure out where all the noise was coming from till I climbed up into the attic. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Why are you highlighting this one red? I don't want to record it. Unless you really think I should record it. That a ladder that went down through the attic to the closet like a damn haunted house. Shit, what voice was I doing for this man? Got down there, seen the robot had his claws around your neck. So when I did, kicked you out of the way. Probably kicked you pretty hard, come to think of it. Robot's face was all opened up. She had like shit, I don't know. But it was a big glowing tumor floating in her head. She tried closing up her face to protect it, but I already had my 9 drawn. Popped her a few good times before she could snap her face shut. She whined a bit and fell over. It wasn't easy getting you to back up the ladder, but I managed. Go check and make sure the robot's still there. Maybe I have a look around that room. We're gonna get jumped in this house. Kitchen, ladder. You were always fronting by the laundry room. No, I want to go up the ladder. Down the secret door. Right where I left her. Don't look like she going nowhere. Sure. The hell was Catherine doing in this room? Spooks me out. Don't even look, Kay. Just don't think about it. She isn't who you thought she was. Work light. Turn the computer on. Like, yeah. Anti-malware advertisement repeats itself infinitely on the laptop display. The center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other runs to the laptop. Talk to it. Head drive. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What kind of gizmo is this? Driver's corrupt. Device requires update. Oh joy. Kate? Get me online. Sensor machine kind of pushy. Let's get it hooked up to the internet, see what happens. Signal jammer. That's a military-grade signal jammer. One of those is enough to take the whole neighborhood offline. No wonder that answering machine can't get into no internet. Takes someone with expertise to disable one of these things. Needs me to handle it? What? Can't I just unplug it? What do you mean? Sure. LeBlanc pulls a pistol from his waistband. Wait. I mean, so this man is Homer Simpson is what you're telling me. He's got a gun and it's the only tool he needs. Thank me later. That thing should have a connection now. Wi-Fi connection detected. Installing drivers. Installation complete. Warning, critical I/O functionality has been depreciated. To interact with this instance, please install your preferred head drive client on your mobile device. For more information on hosting options, please visit the Greater New Orleans Neuroversioning Clinic website today. Head drive client? You got one of them on your phone, Kay? Yes, I do. Hey, Catherine. Play. Compressing local artifacts. Resolved. Establishing remote connection. Kay. Enumerated items. Kay, I'm speaking to my daughter. Catherine? Yes. Y'all fucking with me cause I'm drunk. Y'all fucking with me cause I'm drunk? So Buddy pulled us up a ladder into his office while drunk, came back with us and lit up that signal jammer with his gun while drunk. Do not follow this man's example. Face enumeration module. Conflict detected. Can you, attack K? Attack K? You talking about Million? What is Million? What are you talking about, Kate? How the hell are you even having this conversation? Pull the phone from LeBlanc. Tell us what you remember. Last. There in the chair where I sat, the room was dark. The clinician asked questions. After the appointment, I was to meet with Super Duck. About Super Duck. Super Duck is the versioned consciousness of Duck. The what? Please rephrase. Kate, why you gonna go see Duck? Why was you see Duck? Kate, why you was going to see Duck? I was going to see Super Duck, a spawn of Duck, a deformity. But why, Catherine? Because of what I saw? What I saw at the lake? Okay, you ever went to see Duck like I told you to? You better go pay him another visit. Can't make no sense of this. About me? You are my child. Is the session complete? My oldest. I remember that you held my leg as a baby when you began to walk. About Blue. Please specify, what do you mean by Blue? He was your husband. Kay, can you hear me? Kay, please. I do not know about Blue. Have I forgotten Blue? The house was dark and I couldn't make out the shape. Was this Blue? I remember many things about Blake. I remember that he cried. He didn't want me to die. He asked me not to die. Did I die? Let's ask you about something else. What are you? I'm Catherine Madre, age 52, branch identifier, November YX2RV 1.0.0. I'm hosted on 32 terabyte head host external hard drive without cloud support. And yet we're talking to you via the cloud, presumably. Need to find Blake. What happened, dear? To my son? Blake's missing. Blake's missing. He's lost. His face is a shadow. Kate, you know where he might be? Blake's missing. Phone's broken or something? Yeah, she's dead, and we're talking to an AI recreation of her consciousness via the head drive, I think, is what's happening. I don't think she's going to be able to know shit that we've not told her that has happened since she died. What happened to Million? Enumeration error. I'm sorry, I do not know Million. I don't know what happened to Million. This answering machine mentioned Duck. Let's run by Dimes, have a word with him. Maybe he knows what's going on with all this nonsense. Touch. You run your fingers over the flaking glass of Million's faceplate. Shards fall on the ground beside her limp hands. There's no life left to the machine. How you going up, kid? We go see Duck? Gather we should. It's about the only sense I can make out of what the phone was saying. Eee, we got some new... The Garretts are wandering around NORCO. There are young men wandering around NORCO wearing plastic battle armor and name tags that say Garretts. The Garretts. Million was shot in the face. After discovering your mom's head drive, Million attacked you. LeBlanc was passing by the house, heard the commotion, and rushed to help. Shot her multiple times, destroying her processor. Million... Spy. Believes the Million was a spy for Thomas St. Clair, planning our house to keep tabs on your mom. Yep, everybody wants the glowing thing that Catherine gave to Super Duck. Hi. Why you guy at Dime's house? What is Super Duck having you do? Hello, Garretts. Two teenagers wearing cheap costumes block the door. Each wears a name tag that reads Garrett. Gary. 2 teenagers, yeah, alright. This must be them coworkers that little nerd was talking about outside my place of business. LeBlanc regards the teens. Happy Halloween, kids. You look like a couple of soda cans. Fair enough. Look who's talking, clown. Ain't nothing wrong with my look. It's timeless. So y'all work with that other little dude outside my place of business? We work only for ourselves. We don't answer to anyone else. We're dissident Garretts. Oh, okay then. Alright, whatever. Where the hell's Duck? Where the hell's Duck? What I'm asking you. This Volts, motherfucker. Excuse me, boy? Getting a little fresh. Think I might have to whoop your ass. Seriously? Let's kill the degenerate clown man. I don't know, dude. I mean, I could if I wanted. Silence, Garrett. Can't see shit out of this thing. Stand tall, the barbarians are at the gate. The adolescent teen turns blank. Ready yourself for death. Are those real swords, or are we about to shoot some kids? Game, why did you crank up the volume? Little one. Oh, fuck this shit. I mean, we put 3 bullets into the other kid. Drunk dude, let these kids up. Are we the good people here? What the hell was that about? Let's go on and check out Duck, I'm worried. Well, we're gonna have to open the safe, or the lockbox that was here. Duck, hey Duck, Clay, you around, bruh? Old man ain't left this house in years. How them little kids do with him. The note. Scribbled letter sits on the desk. Garrett never thought these things would get this fucked up. It all took a turn after he made us tie up the dead lady's kid. Dead lady's kid? Okay, you didn't think. Yeah, they got Blake. Then he tossed John's head in the water. What in the... John's eyes. They weren't his. They were glowing. I'll never forget that. Oh shit, John was their leader, weren't they? So who threw John's eyes? Fucking Ditchman. Ditchman threw the killed that dude. He said he was. Garrett's at the rocket have been sneaking around trying to find his head. Didn't like John, but hell, everyone deserves a funeral. We know he tossed it out of the boat somewhere at latitude 30.077 and longitude 90.3. Write that down. In fact, we'll just say that on. Unless that's going to become a map marker, which this sometimes does, we may just need to know that. But the lake is so full of sediment, we can't see shit. Losing hope that we'll find it. That's all for now. You boys be safe. Them coordinates are in Lake Pontchartrain. They're searching the swamps. LeBlanc slides the paper to you. Hey, we got it in our inventory. Alright, put that in your pocket. Right here is the closest thing we got to a lead. That dead lady's kid might be your brother. We're about to find Buddy dead in the library. Oh hell, bruh. Duck. Hey, Duck. Duck slouches off his chair. LeBlanc shakes the man's shoulder and snaps his fingers before his face. He's breathing. Wake up, Pops, wake up. Duck's eyes slowly widen. Brett attempts to smile. The hell you got all over your face? Mardi Gras come early? Don't worry about it, it's just style. Don't look so hot, Clay. Gotta get you some help over here. Just taking a nap is all. Them little creeps still out front. No, we shot those children. Duck turns to you. How about you, Kay? Ever get to see your mom's stuff back from the refinery? What'd you find? Forged discount card that unlocked a secret room in the middle of the house. Bruh, Catherine James Bond all of a sudden? Why are you so surprised, Brett? Sounds like Catherine to me. That's who she was. From the outside, she was just normal, mundane. You wouldn't think nothing of her. But that was the disguise. A costume she wore. She was clever, always hiding something. What's going on around here, bro? What are kids doing outside? The little ones got separated from the rest of the pack. They had a whole gang here earlier, asking me all kinds of questions I didn't know the answers to, all because of that thing right there. He lifts his frail hand towards the device. Hey, head drive. Biggest mistake of my life. How they managed to find it is beyond me. That I'd lost it years ago. Figured it'd come back to find me. So, get you help? No, don't bother with me. A little nap is all I need. No way, hum. I'm calling. You ain't calling nobody, Brett. Cool it. You think this is bad? The way I am here? The way it's been for years. Getting bent out of shape about it. It's just sitting in the house, hardly able to. I've just been sitting in the house, hardly able to walk. No more good days. No, you want to help me? Come drop by from time to time, alright? I will, Clay. I will. Good, that's all I'm asking. Tell us more about the intruders. There they go! No, couldn't even guess what it was all about, but they mentioned your mother, said they have her. They have Kate. How? She did! They dig her up. So I'm wondering myself, Kate's laying in a casket on River Road. Them dummies probably grabbed the wrong person. Oh, they have her body, probably. Well, they want with her. That's not the accent he had before. You think I know, Brett? What about Blake? They say anything about him? About Blake, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the mix. Takes after his granddaddy. What were they asking? Asking me to talk to that drive, interpret what it was saying. Something about needing to find a rock or, no, a stone. Just kept my mouth shut. I don't want anything to do with that head drive. It's a curse. But I guess they figured it out on their own because they sure left in a hurry. When did they take the head drive with them? It was so chaotic in here. I don't know what was going on. All of them shouting at each other. They were as confused as I was. The whole thing seemed like a big mess. Nobody was in charge, and then suddenly they were gone. How'd they find the head drive? Like I said, I don't have the slightest clue. Figured that monster ran afoul of these people, stole something from them. Maybe they did a little research, found the head drive that started it all. Maybe they thought if they did that, they could find whatever it was they were looking for. How'd they know the head drive was yours? That's the easy part. It's got my name on it. Alright, enough about the intruders. What's that device? The piece of trash head drive I was telling you about earlier. Has my brain sitting on it. Give birth to that monster that calls itself Super Duck, the one with your mother got mixed up with. But the head drive seems more or less broken now. Okay. We need a key. Sir, do you have a key? Back to sleep. Uh-huh. Yeah? There's a locked box right here. Oh! We can't click on it now. I wonder if we have to find the key before and we just never did. That's not accessible anymore. Here's the title of the bookshelf. Nope, we've already done that. Cool. Peace out. Okay, we have to walk back to the door. Wait up a sec. We done searching the house. Fuck you talk about. There's nothing else here, bruh. Oh. We didn't turn on the head drive. This looks like that gizmo Kate had. When's everyone gonna get in these things? Nobody wanted to tell their boy Brett. You think I'll hook it up to your phone? Think it'll hook up to your phone, Kay? Same as the other one. Clayton Richard. Duck. Network ping detected. Super Duck says network ping detected. Network distress. Emergency safe mode initiated. Prime node in terminal state. Latitude. Oh, fuck's sake. That's pretty close to where the other one is. That's also on the lake. I mean, I'll record it just in case, but it should take us close enough. It'll take us to the same place as the other one. Okay. Yep. Of course, take us out on the lake, just like the other one's written down on the note. Truck's got gas. I think we're gonna be taking a little trip to the lakefront. Ready when you are. Cool. So we gained nothing by you forcing me to come back in here, buddy. Oh, the lake. We haven't gone to Dime's discount. Freight loader is being repaired in the Battered Woods over the levee. Our bro is gone. By bro, I mean Lucky's not here. Lucky and the dog. Yeah, just the floating head is still here. Hey. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about Troy. And he's no longer outside. We beat the shit out of him. He's not gestically while bouncing between topics. Yeah. This is where we got Crouton to explode. Okay, I love you. I know you're going through a hard time, but I'm a little pissed you launched the cat through the ceiling. Just give me some space, okay? Just wanted to ask some questions. Too bad. You shouldn't have launched the cat through the ceiling. Be fair enough. Oh, you went back to saying how many times I successfully beat the cat petting game before it switched from 05 to what the fuck when it the cat took off into space. Alright, to the lake it is. Bill Way. Slow down, kid. Road's washed up up here. You accelerate, but the truck stays put. Christ, Kate, what'd I tell ya? Got any recovery gear on this thing? Shit, we're on foot now, I guess. Looks like there's a fishing camp just up the road. If we want to reach the coordinates, we'll need a boat. Bet they got one we can borrow. Note that if any point any of this stream is not smooth, please let me know, because it looks like this preview window might be stuttering a little, but I don't see why it should be. As in the remote Linux machine. Should be no stutters at all, should be no slowdowns, including on the camera. Yeah, I know just where we at. That's Peachy Dunn's fishing camp. Me and my daddy more or less lived out here for a time. Old man Peachy hated my ass. And that's the Interstate 10 overpass over there. There's a map on the bulletin board. Might help refresh my memory. Wonder who we gotta talk to get a ride on that boat. These coordinates are all we got all the way out on the lake. What do you mean who we need to talk to, sir? You have a gun. You shot some children. Presumably. Truck's stuck in the mud. We're sure until somebody can pull us out. You just need a piece of wood. Notice board. Oh, spillway. Unit B. Unit B. Unit A. Boat. This little flatboat might be able to get to them coordinates we found back at Duck's house, but the motor takes a key. The I-10 overpass runs above a dredged channel from east to west. Fisherman. Man fishes from the dock. Evening. Is that your boat? Not mine. But believe that boat belonged to the camp. Belongs to the camp. Got the key upside one of them units. Suppose they do. Go pay him a visit case, see if we could get a key from one of them. Pull side of the truck in the mud. You're racing down the levee, weren't you? She was hitting every washout she saw. Wish I could help. Got a winch on my truck, but it's on the other side of the spillway. You know Peachy Dunan, the other man, the man who owns the camp? Sure, I knew Peachy. You mean knew Peachy? You ain't seen about it on the news? Peachy's been dead a long time, maybe 10 years. No wait, sorry, I mixed up their voices. Come on. Yeah, Peachy's been dead. He took several others with him. The man finally cracked. Damn, figured it might end like that for him. He was a bad dude, brah. Anything about me before he died, Brett LeBlanc? What? Nothing bad about me? I don't think you understand what happened here. Peachy locked himself in that camp with 3 hostages and a pile of ammunition and refused to leave. LeBlanc! Was it because he was mad at me, though? The hell kind of question is that? Forget it. So who got the camp now? His grandson split the place into units and turned them into vacation rentals. All kinds of people pass in and out now. Figure they don't have any clue what took place inside there. Alright. Let me take a look at the map right quick so I can get my bearings. The detective, we're calling him a detective now, inspects the map pinned to the bulletin board, tracing his finger along the bayous. To Ghost Bayou, Float Road, logging something. Lower Suck, Interstate Canal, Trappinger Pond. You are here. Yeah, alright, I remember this whole stretch from when I was a kid. Call this area LeBranche. Used to be an old fishing village up until the hurricane knocked it out the lake. Peachy's camp was the only building left standing. That's where we are now. Trappinger's Pond is just across the way. They're named after a plantation man from back in the old days. And you got the Interstate Canal, government dug the Interstate 10, a whole lot of salt water into the swamp, and the process killed off a lot of trees. How we end up with the ghost bayous. This old bayous without any trees left standing. Banks eroded without no roots. Well, in place, you can hardly see where you're steering your boat before you run it to ground. Wasn't just the government's fault, though. Long time ago, they used logs from the swamp for timber. Left scars all over the place. Like the logging wheel. The reason it looks like a wheel is because they'd park a big pole boat right there in the center. Then them guys would start chop the trees down, going out in different directions, then another, like the spokes of a wheel. Paul called it a pole boat because they would hitch the trees onto a big rope and the boat in the center would pull the trees in. Had a drum on the boat about the size of a car. The drum would spin and wind up the road. Big coal-fired son of a bitch. My granddad told me they'd spit out smoke like you ain't never seen. Then down there's the lower suction canal. A lot of people died along the canal when the hurricane came through and took out LeBlanc. They got people go scuba diving in there looking for treasures lost in the storm. Not always easy to find your way around the area. Good thing there's a map. Like somebody stuck a note to it. Can I read the note? Name tag pins a hand-scrawled letter to the board. Yo, Garrett. Garrett, again with his little dudes. Meet us at John's Pond on the north side of the lake. For the launch. Never heard of John's Pond in my life. Mess over there. People have been posting about it online, driving out from the city. Oh, sorry, this is Garrett. Take pictures with the ark. If you're coming from this way, the only route is through the ghost bayous. Open up the Griffon. Oh. Apocreon, Cripian, whatever. Happen, take a look at the map. You'll see some blinking lights. Those mark the locations of portals. When you drive through them, it's like snorting that stuff Ditchman scraped off the urinal. The toilet mushrooms. It's a fucking nightmare. If you keep your head on straight, the portals will take you to a light source. Each one will be a little different. Don't let it freak you out. Just be a cool Garrett and make those lights blink like you see on the map. Do that and you'll get swamp vision, brah. The ghost boys will appear for you. Good luck. What? Fear responds. The ideal stay at Louisiana's natural wetland habitats with short and long-term options available. You can live like a local in one of America's most mysterious regions. Swamp Away is committed to sustainability. We believe in rebuilding Louisiana's wetlands for a greener, more verdant future. Book before the new year and receive a free snack pack delivery during your stay. Got shells? Ragna clam shells. Yards full of them. I stay in the place. Call or text. Crabber's letter. Whoever's been raising my traps going to die, brah. So don't fuck with the crab dude's stuff. Got it. How you holding up, kid? The letter we found says they were looking for the head to the lake somewhere around the coordinates listed. Get it figured out, kid. Kind of thing they pay me for. I ain't paying you shit. Shit, you know, I'm asking myself the same question. What are we doing here? Here's what I think. Them little dudes named Garrett kidnapped your brother. I think they came out to the lake looking for something. Maybe it was the head they mentioned in the note they left at Duck's place. Maybe it was the coordinates of the distress signal, the one that Duck's gizmo was spitting out. I ain't got the whole picture pieced together yet. Now we got another note, the one they left on the bulletin board. They mentioned John's Pond, where the hell that is. That help any? Yeah, sure. Sunken head. Head in the lake the Garretts are looking for. Alright. Garretts. State of disarray. Garrett's left his house, state disarray, confusion, breakdown in leadership. They left in a hurry, however, which may suggest they found what they're looking for. The Garretts. Found Duck's head drive. Managed to find the original head drive that spawned the monster called Super Duck. Duck believes Super Duck stole something from them and they want it back. They brought in the head drive Duck in order to force him to communicate with him. He refused. Garretts are looking for a decapitated head somewhere in the lake. The Garretts may have Blake and your mom's corpse. It's hard to say. You found a note at Duck's house that suggests the Garretts may have kidnapped Blake. Duck also overheard them mention they have. Garretts are meeting at John's Pond. Finished thoughts. There. Cleared again. Otherwise it constantly why are you still flashing? The fuck you want? Okay, well, none of this is something. Says none of this is new, so we're just gonna live with the flashing thing in the corner. I would like to back away from this board. Here we go. Hello. Kind of knock at that, Kay? You're not gonna get anyone's attention knocking like that. You gotta get wacky with it, knock fast. Can't believe Blue's child knocks like that. That's hardly even a knock. You gotta knock faster than that. Open up! We gotta use the boat real quick. Boat came with the rental, it's ours. Bro, let me just lay it out for you. This little highway rat. They're looking for me. Right here is looking for her brother. You got me? We think you might be out here on the swamp. She could help you, but we need the boat. Good luck. Nah, knock again, Kay. We just keep knocking until they give us the boat. They get sick of us eventually. Hey, man. Lord help me. If you need the boat so much, why ain't you using it? Into your business. Trying to save lives here, bro. As are we. Save lives how? Through research, with this conversation preventing me from conducting, so please leave. Good night. Knock again. Just keep knocking. I can do this all fucking night. Please, I'm begging you, quiet down. Listen, we can work something out here. Trout, my cousin Susan's ex-husband. He bought 4 or 5 good gold doubloons from a Canadian guy in Mississippi. Buried one of them up under his mom's house. I'm over here all the time. I keep a few car batteries in her shed. Been using them back at the office, the old ones, but they still hold a good charge. This is all nonsense. I can't lend out the boat indefinitely. You understand? We need it. It won't be indefinite. We got coordinates from some little gizmo sending out a distress call. A distress call? My pawn a duck. The door slams open upon the mention of Duck's name. What's up, bro? Yeah, buddy of mine has this little gizmo. It's like, hell, I don't know, it's an answering machine, I guess. It kept spitting out these coordinates on the lake. What else did it say? That's got a stressed out little node, bro. Something getting stressed out on the lake. Where are the coordinates? They're in the phone. It's the node. Figure you're right. You're just gonna boat right up to it. Sure, boating ain't nothing to me. Been boating my whole life. Why wouldn't we? Because it isn't safe. What other option is there? Isn't safe, Abby. Are you familiar with the network that some call SuperDuck? That's my buddy when I was telling you about Clayton Richard. Yeah, Clay, good buddy of mine. Dallas. This guy look familiar? He's wearing cloud makeup. Never said I knew the souls. Give him the key. Shit, really? That would sure help. It's irresponsible. If we give you the key, you must do something for us. How about I help? What do you need? Take this. It's dangerous to go alone. A woman passes you a small handheld device. Sure. Hold it before the node. Press the little button. Think we can manage that? Return it to us. That's it? That's it? Dallas? Oh, you're right, Dallas. Yeah. Code key, give it to them. Reaches the key to you as he looks at you in the eyes. A glimmer of familiarity lights his own. He says nothing. Oh, he maybe recognized you as Kay's daughter. Settle, I suppose. That's right, it is. Image cycle across screen, cypress trees, marsh grass, piers, other details from locations scattered around the lake. Man in a trench coat and an elaborate bolo tie stares down at the carpet. What's up? What's your role in all this? I don't feel like getting into it. Been running jobs for Super for years, that's all. That's why Dr. Moore pulled me into this. All my money is tied up in Quack coin, and now with network down, Quack's worth nothing. Worth duck. So I gotta take whatever work comes my way. How it goes. Okay. Stay safe. Something in the air tonight. What do you mean? Doesn't matter what I mean. Just keep your wits up. Yes, what is it? See my reading? What's this all about? I've been following the evolution of SuperDuck Network for nearly a decade. I've never seen it behave like this. So, we believe that it's dying. Communication across the region has been scrambled and erratic. Birds are dropping from the sky en masse. It even affected the local wetland habitats. I have reason to suspect that an old colleague of mine died prematurely due to exposure to one of these nodes. We were conducting research for her. My research is funded through a private donor. There's no need to get into that. I've been studying these wetlands my entire life. Who's your colleague? Why would that be relevant to you? Peter, please. She was pushed out of the academy many years ago for transcript fraud and plagiarism and harassment. He had a reputation for being irresponsible with her research and letting her personal grievances influence her findings. I once co-authored a paper with her on a fence-line community of dimes. Her vendetta against S.H.I.E.L.D. and other commercial interests in the region alarmed me at first. But in the end, I think her motives were laudable, and believe S.H.I.E.L.D. is ultimately to blame for her death. But I also suspect that Superduck played a role. Her cancer was in remission the night she was exposed to the Fat City node. Following that single incident of exposure, the speed of her relapse was remarkable. She was dead within weeks. Sorry, Dallas, but this is a reality you must come to grips with. Well, your mother. Kay's mother. Cool. Gonna step back out. What are you bothering these people for, Kay? We already got the boat key. So we guessed right, and then we don't get to talk to these people? But I want to harass them. Nice little flatboat. Yeah, no, go. Let's see. Look at that, it works. Let's take a little ride. Heading onto the lake. Heading onto the lake there. Yes, sir. Done much riding out there. All the time. You know what it's like. A lot of land has eroded away. Once you get past Interstate 10, you can hardly see where the water ends and the land begins. Talking about the ghost bayous? That's right. Man turns his attention to you. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you're saying the land is eroded, looks like open water. That's right, once you pass beneath the interstate bridge, it's hard to tell it's hard to tell the eroded land where the dead trees fell from the open water. You might run your prop over submerged cypress trees, might even get yourself stuck. Get through. Those strange boys with the name tags have been coming around lately. They seem to get through the ghost bayous just fine. I was looking at the map, maybe they know something we don't. One more thing, if you got a sonar tracker on your phone, keep it handy. All kind of stuff hidden in this lake. Don't be shy about jumping in the water if you see some weird thing down there. If it's just a trick of light. Nah, bruh, got ghosts in the water. Nonsense, don't pay that any mind. I've been swinging in these bayous all my life. You gotta alert from that sonar, dive in, and see what it's about. I don't believe we have a sonar app. We do have... Crack job. Ready? Yeah, let's fucking go. Look at the GPS. Set the coordinates at Duck's place. When we found scribbled on a letter, same letter that mentions your brother, said they were searching for a head. I don't think that's your brother's head. That ain't what I'm saying. I got a hunch this is all connected. The coordinates for that are on the northwest side of the lake. Might be worth checking out. The other came from what the app on your phone was pulling out some kind of distress signal. Looks like the one's coming from Eagle's Pond. Related to maybe Eagle's warehouse, with the crazy eagle creature that was Super Duck. Both sets of coordinates are past the ghost bayous. Want to get there? We gotta figure out how to get through the ghost bayous first. You got that? Now you do the driving. Now you do the driving. I'm gonna loosen my tie and relax. AK, you're too drunk for this? Yeah, they made us do this mini game once before. Figure they got something down here on the lake. Dive in and find out what it is. Oh, you. Trying to relax. Be ready when the man's gonna appear said is wrong. They got ghosts down there. Hana of mine dove in the water and having a pile when he saw building his camp. Said he saw his dead granddaddy swimming around dressed up like a race car driver. Said his chin was on fire, 4 foot underwater with flames coming out his chin. You believe that? Like fire goatee. Tried to swim after him, got sucked down a hole and ended up in a pizza restaurant about 20 miles away. What? How did he get to the... Like, the pizza restaurant just has a grate that's just water from this bayou ends up there? That's up my hours. You can see the kind of thing with the kind of hangover I got. Dive, dive, dive. Oh geez, their dive minigame? You crash through the shallow depths of the lake as the swamp spins around you. You try to desperate to regain a sense of direction, thrashing farther from the water's surface. You sink deeper in the bayou this way until at least you emerge on the other side of the water, where you find a near-perfect mirror of the world you left behind. The contours of the galaxy are alight in the sky above you. You've never seen so many stars. A man sits beside a kerosene lamp in the dirt of a palmetto grove along the bank. He rises to take a closer look at you. I watch this swamp from the treetops every night, but I've never watched the water, he says. He reaches out his hand and helps you onto the bank. In the shadows of the grove are other figures, themselves whispering among themselves. The whispers are above you as well, in the visible crowns of the cypress trees. You're one of Tepinger's children, aren't you? Sure. He waves his hand to the others. They begin to move up to the bank. Tell him to rest easy while he can. The man joins the rest of the assembly, and they walk deeper into the night, leaving the kerosene lamp behind. The light is solid, unchanging. Turn the knob. The light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Turn to the boat. Logging wheel. Ah. Flashing like the lights do in the app. Okay. Now let's go. Fall into the lake, you watch the traffic lights of the overpass become like a mirage on the surface of the water. There's the sounds of cars rushing above you, and then there's the sound of your descent, and then there's nothing. The lake and all its sediment is infinite in its silence. It holds you captive, and you are unable to move. Paralyzed in this way, you watch the dim suggestion of headlights cut across the bridge in their erratic cadence. All at once, an explosion of sound punctures the vacuum of silence. For the smallest moment, the silence returns before a truck crashes into the water, sending a shockwave that releases you from the water's grip. The truck is sinking quickly, unnaturally, as if being pulled magnetically from below. You swim down to the vehicle, the headlights killed as you approach. The cab light flickers on. Blake sits in the passenger seat with a familiar look of distress. The driver's seat is empty. He sees you and begins to bang on the window. The cab fills quickly, cutting out the lights. You pull open the door and swim into the cab as the pressure equalizes. Feel around desperately, your lungs screaming. The cab light awakens again to reveal an empty vehicle. Blake is nowhere. The light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Flip the switch. Blinks twice quickly and pause for a moment before blinking again. Switch. Strobes quickly, blinking on and off at a rapid tempo. Light is solid and unchanging. That's not what we want. Also slowly, rhythmically, twice quickly, pause for a moment. Turns of the boat. Like it does in the app. I don't understand what it means like it does in the app, because we can't pull out the app to look when we're outside, and there's no blinking lights here. Oh, I see. So it's for each one. Blinking slow. Move your phone. See more. Slow blink on that side. Solid at the canal. Lower suction is 2 blinks, and wheel is fast. Now I understand. Now we've got what we need. Please leave this area. Yes, get in the boat. Oh yeah, it was a story we did that involved a puppet show involved in this minigame. That's what it was. Yeah, this one blinks slowly. That's what that one is correctly doing. Oh, it turns green? Really? So you don't even need to look at that? It's just by default when it turns green is the right blinking? I mean, that's one way to simplify this as a puzzle, I guess. You don't even need to know the answer. You just need to know that you need to adjust the light until it's green. Flip switch, because this one was solid and it's green, turned green. Cool. At least now I know where all the lights are. Zoom out. One in the lower suction. Boat doesn't take damage, right? And what do I care? Slam it into all the walls I want. Dive! Where are we going? You plunge into the silent and sediment of the lake. You exhale and sink deeper. Within a moment, you touch the silt and debris of its bottom. You find nothing of interest as you drag your hands along the mess. You kick up towards the pale light of the evening. Okay. You dive into the wreckage of an old fishing village. Wooden pilings are shadows against the dim light of the evening. Pilings are driven deep into the silt where planks and bottles and crab traps and stray pieces of tarp have coagulated into something whole. Swim towards the trash. You swim to the lake bottom and float beside the accretion of debris. A stray window rests among the trash, slightly opened. Through the window, you swim through the window and discover that there is no water beyond it. No longer buoyant, you fall immediately onto a wooden cypress floor. You scan the area. You're in a cluttered living room, clean and well kept. The picture frames along the wall shake. The foundation of the home rocks. You look outside the window from which you entered. Rather than the depths of the lake, you see a torrent of wind and rain ripping across the open sky. Lightning cracks punctuate those furious sounds, and in the small crevices of silence there are screams. There is a door to your right that leads onto the balcony of the home. Okay. So the balcony. The world outside is a maelstrom. Water laps at the balcony, threatening its foundation. You watch as willow trees floating along the bank of the bayou leave the earth entirely, sucked into an unsustainable purple sky. The distant figures hug the crowns of cypress trees, screaming prayers into the vortex. Among those so stranded is Blake, who has lashed a rope around a tree and is holding on to it desperately. You dive from the balcony into the floodwaters and swim against the strongest currents the bayou has ever known. When you emerge, there is no home, no Blake, no hurricane, only the infinite evening. LeBlanc waves from the boat that idles near the bank. "You good, Kay?" he shouts. You look up at the cypress tree where the apparition of your brother clung only a moment before. A rope hangs from it, limp in the stagnant air. Pull the rope. Light awakens from somewhere in the depths of the bayou. Pull the rope again. Pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Pull rope. Blinks twice. Yeah, so all you have to do is get it to turn green. Blink twice quickly and pauses for a moment before blinking again. Okay. The other one was in John's pond, which is up there? No, it was in the wheel? Canadian National Railway. That was in Louisiana. Why is there a CN line here? Must be in the wheel. Go up to the wheel. Our turns. There it is. Do what it is this time. Hey, Wormhole, how are you doing this fine Monday? You plunge into the logging canal and immediately find yourself tangled in the branches of a felled tree. You struggle to free your arm. No luck. As you pull, the tree pulls back until at last its force proves the stronger and you begins to drag you through flotsam and foam. It is impossible to see beyond the suspended sediment of the water. In a sudden violent moment, a force pulls the tree into the night air and you along with it. As you hug the trunk of the tree, you see before you a massive machine spitting smoke into the sky. The machine sits atop a barge. Mounted to the barge is a large drum that spins slowly and powerfully, winding the rope that grips the tree on which you float. You look to either side and see crews of workmen balancing upon prorogues? Axe wedges into the base of cypress trees along the canal. Some pull that felled trees to the edge of the canal while others paddle from danger as the towering trees crash into the water. You rest your arm from the cypress and climb onto the barge. A foreman stands upon the platform and regards you with a scowl as the barge begins to sink into the water. He points to the firebox in his side. Madre, don't slow down now. You look down at the pile of coal and the shovel beside the firebox, both now submerged as the boat sinks farther. The shovel floats towards you as the water reaches the roof of the pole boat. The sinking boat settles upon the silt bottom and you find yourself floating beside the firebox while holding the shovel. The light of the firebox continues to glow even in the depths of the water. The light is solid, unchanging. Shovel coal, we need to blink quickly. Your leg's sore, but okay? No? Alright. As long as it's not impacting your day too much. The light strobes quickly, blinking on and off at a rapid tempo. There we go. We're tuned to our boat in a different world. We no longer need to navigate the Ghost Bayou blindly. It is illuminated to us. For solving these light puzzles. Where are we going? Going for John's head. Oh, which is far. At least I think it's John. They said John's head, so I assume that our good friend, the insane Pawpaw, murdered this man like he kept saying he was going to. Ditchman got him in the end. Ding. Go grab this head. Free head. You plunge into the water. You pass your hands through the increasingly obscure cloud of sediment. A stray branch juts from a larger tangle of detritus. 2 beads of light shine from the direction of the branch. Is it his eyes? As you make your way closer, you discern the shadow of a form. You pass your hands over it. Soft, almost gelatinous flesh. The distinct ridge of a nose and the firm, unmistakable texture of teeth. Glowing eyes hardened like glass. You wrest the head from its hanging place and swim towards the boat. Found a head. What you got there, Kay? Little treasure from the lake? You hang the head from the sloshing tangle of hair and display it to LeBlanc. Dear sweet mother of Jesus. The head continues to rock gently in the wind. That's great, kid. Just put it down. What's with them eyes? LeBlanc taps his fingernails on one of the eyes. Them eyes ain't human. Presses his thumb into the head and 2 glass-like orbs slip easily from the eye sockets. Woo, free eyes! The head is entirely without eyes. Alright, playtime's over. We still got another set of coordinates to check out. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Come on, turn harder, boat. Oh, hey, we find the remains of a super duck. God's name, what am I looking at? What am I looking at here? We should have done everything else before we came in here, because this is gonna do something. This is actual plot. What's up, bruh? Seen some big bald eagles in my boats before. Nothing like this. Looks like somebody tore its eyes out. Get back in the boat. The duck blinds. Oh, hello, cultists. You have an AR. You have an assault rifle. Oh, Garrett's. Hello, Garrett's. Three Garretts guard the pass. Their tonsures, robes, and smudge foreheads awaken something in your memory. No more getting through this way. Ditchman's orders. I knew Ditchman was the cause. They're the ones with the messenger. Are you the ones with the messenger? Ditchman? Ditchman, our new daddy. The messenger. That's right, the big round thing with the juice in it. What? Thing that Jesus lady stole before she fed it to the big fucked up bird and they both died? The thing. Why are you even here? Kid, you gotta break this down a little. Why, you're clearly not the ones Ditchman was talking about. Why am I wasting my time? Looking for my brother. Cool. You know a guy named Blake? Little loser guy, clothes don't fit right? That lady's kid? Oh yeah, Jesus lady's kid. He's all over the ark, all tied up like a pig. He alive? Yeah. Ditchman taking good care of him. He's fine. You hearing this, Kay? We gotta get through. They're holding your... And it just stops? Found a head in the lake. Oh, so you found it? We were searching for a while, but we gave up. What the hell happened? John got what was coming to him. He took us for granted. We wouldn't let us wear cool Templar stuff. So Ditchman pulled an alpha move and popped his head off. And that's okay with you? Yeah, John sucked. Everybody thought so. Man, the Garretts turned hard on him, huh? We await the bearer of the messenger. Ditchman prophesies that she will pass through this very bayou with the messenger hidden in her pocket. We will radio him as she leaves so that he may prepare her throne. What's that thing, a playset? Yes, my little playset. What's it do? Whatever I want it to. Say, I get one of them name tags. I like them things. It's too late, we're out. See my makeup? No, I haven't. Take a look at it. It's right here on my face. Maybe later. I feel like we got pretty similar styles. I'm a little more of a bad detective type, you know. I got them street smarts. You look more like a freak, like you wear a chain wallet. But I feel like we'd be in the same band on the road together. We get off on the tour bus, people would be like, who's that guy and his little freaky friend? I don't know, I've already been around you 5 minutes. That seems like enough. Nah, we should do some stuff like this more often, bro. Hang out like this. I'm leaving the planet tonight. When you get back, then, y'all my kind of people. Yes, join this cult. The space cult. Them space ghouls. Wait, Kitty's back. Space Kitty. And a dog. Let's go back to Super Duck. Give it its eyes. So that it realizes that Ditchman was right. You slot the eyes into the bird's empty sockets. Okay! And we got the messenger. LeBlanc, ... The fuck? Bruh, what? The bird just peeked out a floating ball. Mr. Peachy used to tell us all the time they got aliens in this lake. The hell's it doing to you? Almost looks like it's giving you a sniff. Spear slinks down and buries itself inside your coats. Whoa now, looks like you made a little friend. Be careful carrying that ball around in your pocket, Kay. Don't let it blast lasers out your eyes. Shit. Feeling kinda sorry for the big bird, bro. First time I seen an alien do that to a bird. All the heat coming off this thing starting to make my skin itch. Let's roll. Oh damn, it's putting out some serious radiation is what you're telling me. Really never seen an alien do that to a bird. Yeah. Rest in peace, Super Duck. You dead. Oh, the orb joined our party. Alright, it does that. Alright, well, let's get back on the lake. Hey guys, flash. That's it. Is that it? Light is nourishing and divine. I can see the crystalline texture of everything that surrounds me. The wisdom that was planted in the furrows of the Maker's garden arrests every fiber of my flesh in a tense ecstasy from which I desire no release. Same. I'm gonna bust. Flood me with another kiss, I'm begging you. I'm on the edge. Just one more time, please, God. Yes, oh yes. Oh. So this guy's just like drooling. There was a swamp and a lake and a refinery and he had no face. I am the one. This guy's now like, his makeup's either running. No, his eyes are black now. There was the thing that was and the thing that wasn't and that wasn't was the bird. The bird knew all things too many birds. There's a great coming apart of the world. Can you see it? The coming apart that the light was hidden in the salt can shine again. I am the sun. I was the one in the mall. I am the one in the swamp. But who would be in this swamp and not fly your mother's corpse into the stars as a benediction where prayers collide? I knew they had her corpse, but I didn't think that... Is it going to be like on the outside of the spaceship? Is she gonna be like the ornamentation on the front of a wooden ship? Who would not follow your mother down the ditch if I were the light and I were the man who presides over the night, this ditchman night, I am the one. Let me in, Kay. I who shine. I am the lake. I am the sun. I am the good news in the hour of eternity and the evening without the end. I am the one. LeBlanc just like, y'all mind if we squeeze by real quick? What? Oh, you got the messenger? Nice. We can pass. Ditchman waiting. Hey, Rhett. Yeah. Radio to base. Let them know the messenger's on the way. Come in, ground control. This is Duck Blinds. Ground control. Come on in. Garrett? Why is no one answering over there? Probably just prepping for launch. You two are free. Oh, there's gonna be a war between the two groups of Garretts. As soon as we get someone from the base on radio, we let them know you're coming. We'll radio the base, let them know you're coming as soon as whatever. Sure. So we're getting near the end of this game, I think. League of interest out here. Oh, League of interest. You sink into the shallow depths and begin the routine dredging of its bottom with your fingers. Something wet and sponge-like distinguishes itself from the silt. You take it in hand and return to the boat. What do we get? You climbed over the gun wall. You observe the object that you discovered in the waning evening light. Monkey returns your gaze, his eyes now empty of any knowing or evidence of life. Found another toy. K. Your rotten head needs a friend to play with. That's nice. There are no infinite stare left in the stuffed toy. You place him in your bag. So you're meant to find Monkey on the way if you're willing. Monkey was our first party member. For anyone who's joining us now, our stuffed toy, Kay's stuffed monkey, when she was a child, was our first party member. Also beat some dudes up, so Monkey had some fight in it.
Keith Scorner.
Keith has entered the ring. Claire St. Clair's murder under investigation. Keith is in the ring. Infamous local researcher's body is being exhumed from Red Church Cemetery earlier today. Kenner John has gone missing. We have his head. Lucky is still on the loose. A war is brewing among the Garretts. Yeah, I knew that. Of Promenade Mall. Some believe the freight mover fire at Shield was the work of oil pirates. Thomas St. Clair was in attendance at tonight's Shield ball. Oh, so he's in the area when his daughter died. Who is Ditchman? Two watching now. Oh shit, we joined this man's live stream for his new show, Keith's Corner, or Keith's Ring. Keith's in the ring. What an evening it's been, NORCO folks. I just left Shield's exclusive carnival ball where Laura St. Clair was found dead in her office. The corpse of disgraced academic Catherine Madre, no friend of the St. Clair family, was exhumed from the Red Church Mausoleum. Coincidence? Keith sure doesn't think so. To top it all off, the charismatic social media influencer John has announced that tonight he will be launching a home-brewed spacecraft from right here in LeBronc's wetlands. John and his disciples were able to erect this engineering behemoth in complete secrecy, despite sitting squarely in the flight path of Armstrong International Airport. Does it end there? Not quite. The inside source tells me that a war is brewing among rival faction of Kenner John's disciples, the infamous Garretts. Is it trees behind you or are those dudes? An unfamiliar figure named Ditchman has emerged to challenge John's reign amidst the discord. And John, rarely caught off stream, is nowhere to be found. Who will win the War of the Garretts? Who killed Laura St. Clair? Was it the same culprit who exhumed the recently entombed body of Catherine Madre? Where's Kenner John? Will he manage to get his junker off the ground? Keep your eyes in the ring, because Keith's got him cornered. Keith's Corner. We should have checked recordings. We might have had a recording from one of the Garretts. If your mother went back to record. Smokers. Roland. Failed Garrett. I always wanted to be a Garrett. I installed the app but never could find the readings. I followed those guys online. They never followed me back, but that's fine. I'm starting to think all the Garretts might die tonight. Might die? Why? This whole thing is a huge mess. No one knows who's steering the ship. Literally half the Garretts defected, the rest seem to be losing their minds. Here the Garretts inside the Ark, the engineers are holding it together. But this isn't what space travel's supposed to look like, is it? Half-assed like this? Seems bad. Looking for my brother. Who's your brother? A guy named Blake. Little drugged out dude with bad facial hair. We think these rocket freaks kidnapped him. Oh, I don't know anything about this. This picture gets worse and worse. Prayers up, boys. We're going to Mars. Doing the same stuff as always. Ripping that bong like it's my job. Watching Heads High with the boys. Putting back some cherry bang powwow soda. So, I think these are not any useful ones, huh? Okay. Roland, greetings. Costume figure keeps his attention focused on the distant crowd. Big costume. Thank you, I assembled it from the mess of discarded things. I came here with a group of others from S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Carnival Ball. Police and private security are swarming the facility as I left. A disturbance of some kind. Perfect evening to launch a rocket with the cops already tied up at the refinery. What happened at the refinery? Another attendant to the ball said there was an explosion, though I didn't see or hear anything from within the Good Hope plantation. Perhaps we'll find out more on the news. So here I am, from one circus to the next. This rocket, these people, what do you make of it? They want to leave this world. Who can blame them? It's true, no one is satisfied here. We're trapped in this limbo, a long twilight that bleeds out the edge of time, where even the most fantastic things become banal. This gray blanket of stale time, stagnant, lonely time. To puncture it, to punch a hole in it, I understand the appeal, I do. Methanols. Well, I guess they're drinking some minty, or not drinking, smoking some minty cigarettes. What a circus. Hear about it? How'd you hear about it? Text from a friend. Bring a kayak or anything. Someone let me float over on their raft. What about you? Inflatable mattress. Worth it. I'd do anything to watch these little shits explode. Your spaceship looks an awful lot like a piece of stone spire. We gotta be coming out to the lake more. They got a big monster birds, alien spaceships, and bro, they got it all. Yeah, no, like this, you're not wrong. This lake is fucking bananas. I love it. Alright, walk towards the spaceship. Rose! Wait, did we meet you, Rose? Rose, someone we know. Hey, the bird head dude was here before. Or was that the other party? These are people from the other party. Anything to see? Can't tilt up. Beer can. Wow, I'm the swamp. I'm in the swamp. This is unbelievable. Just the majesty of this place. It's so inspiring. This one's pretty cool. Just taking a dive underneath the bridge and found a whole car down there. You're a diver? Feel like a real swamp person? Yeah, bruh. I've been in these swamps my whole life. My daddy used to make us shit off the boat. Oh. Did we chum in the waters? I mean, if you're looking for that kind of fish, I suppose. Rose. Hey, welcome to the party. Ha ha. Why are there so many people here? I was wondering that myself. A friend of mine saw something online about the little mall Nazis trying to launch a rocket. We weren't doing anything else, so we come to see for ourselves. Guess word got out. How'd you get out here? Oh no. Oh yeah, that part was a mess. The rocket nerds tried to build a road from Kenner into the lake by dumping a bunch of oyster shells in the marsh. Just oyster shells? As soon as cars started using it, the road sunk straight into the water. A friend of mine's car is sitting half flooded at the parish line. But all these other people drove in the city with kayaks, canoes, inflatable rafts, what have you. We parked in some neighborhood along the lakefront and walked as far down their janky road as we could until some guy in a ski mask picked us up on a raft made out of like action figures and stuff. No clue how we're getting back. Well, this is like a fucked up lake festival. People are just here to see what the fuck is going on. Weird hat. How'd all these goofy mall freaks build something like this, man? Doesn't make any sense. What I heard is S.H.I.E.L.D. gave Kenner John a bunch of money and he hired a team of engineers to build it. What I heard it was crowdfunded. How'd they keep it a secret for so long? No clue. Friend of mine knows a Garrett. He said they hired contractors for part of the construction but designed the whole thing themselves. Even fly it? No way in hell. That's why I'm here to watch these dipshits blow themselves up. Come on, Rico. What? They're Nazis. They're not Nazis. Yeah, they're not Nazis. They're just impressionable dorks. Wadded a mall and built a rocket. What have we done besides drink at Saint Somewheres every night? Garretts are cool. We're the dorks. I mean, they're also a cult. The ground beneath us is sinking as I'm standing here. Of all places to build a rocket, why do it on an eroding island in the swamp? These people are idiots. Why the costume? There are lots of people trying to get it. Some of them are just spectators who want to take a look around. And there are men posted at the camp on the east side of the rocket. Seem like they have more sinister intentions. And of course, there's all the lower Garretts who have been locked out. Intentionally, I'm sure. Wish I could help you. Someone here must know a way in. Wait, I asked why the costume, not how we're trying to get inside. We were at S.H.I.E.L.D.'s masquerade ball this evening. We left just in time. Heard from others that police surrounded the refinery a few minutes later. What happened? The reports of gunshots sound like the work of oil pirates. No doubt this will escalate the manhunt that's underway for Lucky. Who's Lucky? I've never heard of this man. We totally didn't bring him in here and light this shit on fire. A pirate who's gotten a bit too bold lately. He's been testing S.H.I.E.L.D.'s patience. He's gonna get himself killed. How do you know? I helped to secure the contract with Clear Bionics. I did my homework. Don't think Lucky knows what kind of enemies he's making, but he'll soon find out. Oh. John's Pond. Staging area, fishing camp. Staging area, can we still go to the shipping container and the fishing camp from here? Okay, that's a lot of, hey, you guys got some guns here, huh? Hey, Chuck. How's it going tonight, folks? Oh, what's happening in this corner? Waiting on Ditch Man to show his cowardly ass. What happens then? Well, meant just the sniper positioned on the roof of the camp. It looked like. Y'all ain't exactly hit him, bruh. Ditch Man thinks he's immortal. We're here to rid him of that notion. Damn, you hear that, kid? They want to kill the Ditch Man. This corner. Get rid of that notion. Cooler guy. Oh, I'm watching this old stream of John's from when they first broke into Promenade Mall. It's him and like 5 or 6 Garretts. What other Garretts brings a pair of nunchucks with him? Okay. They get in the mall and it's dark. Nunchuck Garrett loses his fucking mind, starts screaming, spinning the nunchucks all over the place. It's just like, bats! Oh god, there are bats everywhere. The Garretts start running and screaming. John's pitching the camera on his phone around looking for the bats. All he finds is leaking pipes. Turns out some water dripped on the little dude's head, and he thought bats were attacking him. That's pretty good. I would laugh at that too. I like this area. These dudes ain't messing around. My kind of people. So these are all the Garretts who were locked out, is what you're saying. Where's Ditchman? Where is he? He thought he was gonna show his face? We're gonna smoke his ass. Show face, smoke ass. Damn, you hear that, Kay? They would've killed the Ditchman. Because we have evidence that you intend to murder a man. That's why you care. Garrett over there. Message is here, it's here, it's here. Bless me, oh bless me with the healing light. Nobody cared when I flashed this side. Let's go back to the fishing camp and give him a flash. Oh, what's happening? Wormhole, thanks for the resubscription. 6 months. Wait, it says 8 months. Well, whatever. Cheers. Not the bees, not the bats. Ooh, a laptop. The browser sits open on the laptop. Thank you very much for the resubscription regardless. The browser sits open on the laptop. You'll click through the tabs. A web map centered on your current location. A troubleshooting guide for a custom energy cell. Image results of vintage stuffed monkeys. Oh. Man, an armed man watches over the area from a lawn chair perched on the roof of a shipping container. Now let's listen to these. Micro-influencer, keep filming this freak. I just know he's gonna snap. Nano-influencer, oh totally. The other Garretts ditched him like you didn't even realize it. When even the Garretts can't stand you, that's when you know you're fucking worst. Are you here for the liftoff? Can I help you? What kind of Garrett are you? I'm one of the original ne'er-do-wells who constructed a starship in the swamp. I'm virtuous and immortal, much like our anointed leader, Ditchman. Ditchman? What about John? John? I recoil upon hearing his name. John is a blasphemous fool who wears sneakers while demanding the Garretts walk the earth scaled. If I had his head, I would wave it about in honor of the anointed one. Well, shit, I think we got his head in Kay's bag if you're serious. Give it to me and I'll show you just how serious I am. If I had John's head, I would proudly wave it in the air and announce God's triumph over the vile snake. We are the Garretts of Ditchman and we hate John. Go ahead. This John, his head. I have his head, just like Ditchman, just like him. Like Ditchman, John's head, John's head. Everyone please listen, I have conducted the service of the Lord. I knew he was gonna crack, I told you. That Ken John's head? Yes it is. Are you live streaming this? Yes! It's unbelievable. What a night, long live the Garretts. I am the one they called Ditchman. I've taken the head of Kenner John. I made him suffer. He did not walk this scaled as a desert father should have. He wore sneakers. I'm the one they call Ditch Man. Okay, so we can go to the other side and have them shoot this man, I bet. Why do you have a head in a jar? We found it in the... So, this is the head of the previous cult leader, who in the previous act, we worked with... Kay is the main character we're playing now, but we also played as her mother. Her mother worked with Ditchman, who is known as Papa, who says this family has the bloodline of Christ. And we have this alien messenger thing that people who see the Flash recognize as what it is. So this messenger will either help us go to space or this whole thing is a disaster. Also, the story of this game is fucking wild and I cannot explain it in like 5 or 10 minutes. Gooch! What's up, Gooch? Garrett needs to put that head down and stop playing it. He's Ditchman. If those guys across the yards hear him say that, they'll kill him. We want to get on into the rocket. Well, you can't. Only Garretts are allowed inside the Ark. You want to fly to Mars with the cool guys, you should have earned your badge a long time ago. I'm the only one around here with a keycard to get it, and there's no way I'm lending it out to scum like you. I'm not scum. Bro, you're scum. I can tell. All you people have rich parents, so why do you dress like hillbillies? Bruh, Kay's family didn't have shit. There's some serious pathetic people, I promise you. It's like embarrassing. Bruh, she's scum. That's the end of it. End of discussion. Bruh, just let us go take a peek at that rocket. Always wanted to see inside a spaceship. No, bruh. Come on, bruh. No, bruh. Are you an elite Garrett? Well, yes, I'm an elite Garrett. I'm the original Garrett. But John never let me be a Garrett because I couldn't find his stupid readings. So you're a Garrett or you aren't a Garrett? I'm Garrett. I'm the Garrett. Why does it say Gooch on your name tab, bruh? When you get to Mars, all the others will be Gooch and I'll be the only Garrett. But we promised. I ain't even gonna ask. We're the guys across the yard. They're some old friends of John's. They showed up when they found out Papa was trying to take over the Ark. Hold up, Papa? What about Ditchman? Papa is Ditchman. Papa is Ditchman? Duh. Holy hell, it's all making sense now. Those guys across the yard are looking to kill Pup. They hear Garrett shouting that he's Ditchman, they'll kill him. Oh, I can't play a recording for you, but I can get a recording of you. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him killed. Bruce! Bruce, you're still here, you're alive! I mean, we used your face to open an elevator in the previous chapter. What? I'm doing something in here. What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm running ground control. Got an Ark to launch. Alright, well it's time to get them to shoot this Garrett. Yo, brah. Him. Where's he at? Up there on the shipping container. Knuckle. Sup, Chuck? Got a position. Where's he at, Chuck? Up on the shipping container. Give him a little warning shot, why don't you? Say no more, Chuck. Give the target a little scare, great work. Okay, so now we have to go back and see if that man is dead. Ooh, what's this clip gonna be? If you want to see this game, I would suggest watching the VODs. Because I can't really explain what's happening. There's a lot of stuff happening. LeBlanc, where'd everyone go? One little gunshot and the place clears out? False Pawpaw. They shot Gooch. They shot Gooch. They would try to shoot me? Where are they? Go away, go away. They'll see me here. Just go away. That's what I thought was gonna happen. They shot the dude who was stopping us from getting on the ship. So now we can just go pick up his key card. Oh, hey. Birdhead, you again. You follow the mayhem, don't you? You. I'm a man dressed as a bird standing at the foot of a monument to stupidity and death. And you're a young woman without a face, floating indifferently through a world stuck in time. What about me? Do me. You, detective, are a lout who sleeps beside a toilet. Perhaps you work beside it as well, though there's been very little of that lately. You fear being alone with your thoughts, so much that you'll talk endlessly just to drown them out. Damn, brah, thought you were gonna give me a fun one. What fun is it being you? Birdman has got us all marked. What brings you here? I've been following along Bird's watch, haven't you noticed? Following what along? The affairs of this world are far larger than you could map in the darkness of your mind. The mental lights will illuminate and they will shine a while. But then they will burn up all the oxygen inside your skull. Why were you at S.H.I.E.L.D.? Because my daughter works there. It's the one night when I may visit her without being seen. Oh yeah, no, she killed herself, brah. So you're Thomas St. Clair. Got it. The Birdman is Thomas St. Clair. I thought there was a chance that could be it. I figured he was someone in one of the costumes. Weird hat. God, that sucks. Pretty starting to make me freak. This party's starting to freak me out a bit. I mean, we're dude with a gun. Gooch writhes in pain from a gunshot wound. What's up, bro? You approach the injured guard as LeBlanc begins searching through his pockets. The hell is this? Get off me. Hey, he's shot, man. You trying to pickpocket a guy who just got shot? Yeah, bro, I guess I am. I need to do something. Someone? LeBlanc turns away from the man in the hat and places one hand on the injured guard's shoulder while continuing to dig through his pockets with the other. Just red kiss. Kid, just rest, kid. Help's on the way. Called an ambulance? No, but somebody probably did. He finds a card in the guard's back pocket, slips it into his own. Good luck. Fucking nobody stopped us, so we robbed this man. Stop knocking. You know how loud that is? Got a bad enough hangover as it is. No? Yes, please leave. I mean... like, I'm just gonna go into the fucking spaceship then. He was like to say, buddy, how you holding up there, kid? Dishman is Papa? You heard it too, huh? It all makes sense. The old dude's had a weird obsession with your mama. And is out here with all these freaks. Don't get me wrong, they're pretty cool. It'd be cool to build a spaceship. Fair enough. Well, the old man thought your mama was kin to Jesus. Now that she's dead, doesn't surprise me that he turned his attention to Blake. Nutty stuff, bruh. We'll get into the rocket. We got the key cards. Check the door. Yeah. Your mom was investigating reports of construction. You determined the unpermitted construction was related to the spacecraft. Yes. The man in the ditch is Papa. Former NORCO resident who believed your mom. Yeah, he followed you to California to, it was just you saying, bruh. Fair enough. Man in the ditch. Garrett's new daddy. Man who just beheaded Kenner John to secure his place as the leader of the Garretts and take control of the Ark. Mom saw something in it. Starduck ate it. Super Duck ate it. Consumed the vessel of light to gain power wisdom, but it only destroyed the network in the end. Everything is happening exactly as Papa or Ditchman has told us would happen. The head you discovered in the lake belonged to a man named Jenner, beheaded by Ditchman. Done with the glowing thing in the corner? No? Sure, whatever. Keycard scanner. Covered in the lake. Beater? Beater for detecting radiation. Oh yeah, no, I know we're being super irradiated when we got near Super Duck. Panel flashes green. Looks like it worked. In we go. Why are there people with guns, like, pointed at engineers who are working on the ship? This is how you have your spaceship explode as soon as you try to take off. It's always been a dream of mine, getting a tour spaceship. Looks like a legitimate operation in here. Everybody's hard at work. Wonder if they even know about all the madness happening outside. Hello, Orb. You alright? Your little buddies come out to play. Didn't know any better, I'd say that thing was making eyes at you. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh, please stop. Goddamn, wish somebody would kiss me like that one day. What were you doing while... What were you doing while the thing was in your pocket? Hey, Kay, you alright? You're not looking so hot. Got shaky knees? That kiss swept you off your feet? Maybe you just need some fresh air. Should we take a walk? Or maybe what you need is darkness. Want me to dim the lights? You can find somewhere dark to walk, like the canyons of the moon. They got sidewalks on the moon. Bet they glow at night just like the ghost bayous do. The ghost bayous glow to show you where to go. Maybe everywhere that you need to go just glows. You alright, kid? You alright? Bruh. Well, there's a statue with your mother's corpse. Oh, maybe not. We have to kill some Garretts up here for some reason. Alright, one whose face we can't see. Garrett attacks Kay for 10 damage. Here, let's wipe the field again. John's dead. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like we could do anything else. I guess we're just following the orb up this ladder until we find our mother's corpse. And presumably our still living brother. Oh hey, didn't we kill you? fuck is happening? We're killing guards and the rocket ship is preparing to launch? I didn't even realize you were actually an enemy. We put one of these big fellas into the fire by accident. Oh. What the fuck is even happening? Yeah, that's a lot of this game at this point. I guess our holy ship is still preparing to launch. Oh, okay. Hi, remnants of Super Duck. Don't mind me, I'm just passing by. One of our dudes just get warped out of existence. The right pelican, the left pelican, the left cardinal. What the fuck did you just hit us with? I mean, sure. Superb duck. Are you fighting? Super duck just in general now. We're apparently climbing Jacob's ladder at this point. We're just straight into the heavens, huh? Shepherd's Watch. Statue towers above you, arms extended, appendages projecting out like the naked shafts of feather. Janine, the lookout. LeBlanc. Detective is slashed against the railing, bleeding from several wounds. Bruh, who puts a balcony on a spaceship? What happened to you? I have to tell you, turn around. Why didn't you listen? You can't get out of here. Just, if you can get out of here, just go. You was running down there, just punching walls, knocking shit over. Eventually I lost sight of you, came up here to find you, but the old man, shit. I'm bleeding out. I can hardly keep my eyes open. So we were hard tripping and Ditchman found LeBlanc. Get you up. Hell no, don't touch me, just go. And listen, okay, you see Gus? Don't tell him I got killed by some old perverted son of a bitch. You might think that's funny. Tell him it was an animal, like a big raccoon. Well, not a raccoon, just he drifts in and out of consciousness. Just don't say it was an alligator. He always thought he knew the swamps better than me, and I really think I'm dying, Kay. He takes a hold of your arm. You can see the light and everything. Hector's breathing slows. He blinks, his face twitches, and a few moments later he releases you from his grip. Detective is slouched dead against the railing. Field lights the distance beyond the lake. So how much of this is like you just being high as shit then? Is this game gonna go the way of that second Professor Layton game? The answer to the mystery of this town is they're all robots and we're high on gas. Are you fucking kidding me, game? I'm still upset that that was the answer to a mystery game. Alright. Okay. LeBlanc? We have to click on LeBlanc because he's clearly dead. Oh, he's just not available now. F's for LeBlanc. Door panel. Left or right path? Let's go right. You wander into the unlit hallway. The door closes shut behind you. The darkness that surrounds you is total. Take small steps, your hand running along the wall for guidance. No trace of light anywhere in this corridor. Your steps become lighter. Your feet press soundlessly upon the ground. A few steps more and the ground begins to soften like fabric. The wall becomes pliable as you drag your fingers across it. You scramble to return to the door. You scramble to return to the door and find yourself floating. You're floating, Kay. There's no gravity here where you are. In this vacuum, there are no walls. There is no ground. Beneath you, if you stare with patience, you can see the curves of the Mississippi River. You can see the ponds and canals and lakes of the Gulf of Mexico. Of the Gulf of Mexico. The refineries alight your eyes and your lungs. Suburbs are alive tonight. Suburbs are alive. The city can't be described tonight. The city can't be described. The coastline opens wide tonight and the bayous hide. Your house is silent tonight and you leave it behind tonight. You slip from the endless evening and return to the delirious dream. Let's walk through this house one last time as the flood water rise. The humidity presses in, the refinery bleeds through the window. Place your feet on the carpet, drenched. The pumping station has failed again. Your mom will pull the carpet up again, the ditches will fill again, and there will be no hiding from the floods, in death, or anywhere else. Look out the window. The wrens weave in and out of the night. They glow unnaturally. They speak in signals about each move you make. They watch closely after you look away. Look at Monkey! Damn it! Look at Monkey. Monkey smiles at you, his eyes widen and widen. All that remains of Monkey are his eyes. Alright, move to the living room. Your mom sits on the couch of the living room staring out the window. She doesn't acknowledge you when you enter. Sit beside her. You sit down on the couch and force her attention. When she turns to you, the indifference drains from her face. Wish you would come just a little sooner, she says, and takes your hand. Thought maybe we'd have breakfast together or something. I actually dreamed about it. You wanted to. That's what I'd hoped, she smiles. Just that you wanted to. She hugs you awkwardly and kisses you on the forehead before wiping tears on her sleeve. She looks down at her feet. It's flooding. Yes, you nod. All right, well, I should. She gets up without another word and walks out the room. The refinery explosion plays on the television when you get up to leave. Kitchen. Cockroaches scatter from your footfalls. They feed on the crumbs and medication spilled across the table. They decorate every surface and congeal in the rising water. In the microwave, you open the microwave door and there is the head from the lake, eyes closed like the face of a man only resting. You slam the microwave door shut and leave little pockets behind for the roaches to fill. Okay. Laundry room. The laundry room scares you, has always scared you. Blue stands in the corner. He peels his forehead from the wall to meet you. He clutches a towel lightly, nervously. He speaks to Blue. I want to be around, he says, to know... No, it's not what happened, but it's what I wanted. He waits for you to respond. I did too. You were too young to want anything, Kay. You don't remember me at all. Like I was never there. Not blaming you for it, just the way it happened to be. Puts his hand on the wall and the wall begins to dissolve. You just don't think that. Looks down at the water spreading across the linoleum tiles. That it'll be bad. That it'll get bad. When it does, you don't think there's any other way it can be. That's what gets me. The voided light of the backyard breaks the wall as he presses his hand more firmly against it. I don't know. I just wished I was there. That's all I wanted to say. So we're talking to the dead now? The light engulfs your father as the wall rematerializes before you and the laundry room drops into the depths of the greater New Orleans. Okay. Go to the bathroom. As you enter the bathroom, you find yourself all at once inside the shower with water raining down on you. You cut the water and exit, toweling off in a hurry as you approach the mirror. You wipe the steam from the surface to see yourself for the first time. You have green eyes with skin stained by the sun and coarse hair curled wildly at its ends. You look like your mom did at your age, like in the pictures when she smiled beside Blue. There's a small scar above your left eye. You step away from the mirror, but the reflection remains. You finish drying and throw the towel into the flood water, dress, flip up the lights, and leave the room. The reflection in the mirror decays in the bulb's afterglow. A distorted face, pinpoint eyes, and a hairline mouth wills itself to survive. Blake's room. Blake lies in bed, scrolling on his phone. You peek your head in. He looks up. He says, ... Respond with his frown becomes more shallow. You're leaving, he seems to think. Face hardens. He shrugs. You shrug. You give something like a wave as you depart from the door. Blake falls into a lake of stars. Catherine's room. The water is to your ankles now as you step into the living room. There's not much here. A bed, a lamp, a notepad, a little picture of your parents. Look at the picture. She's young, perhaps your age, long brunette hair, olive skin. He's looking at her with a knowing and amused expression. His denim shirt smeared with rust. Oh yeah, he's got a full-on denim shirt, you say. You're ready for that Canadian tuxedo. She leans against him, her head on his shoulders. Pinky fingers locked. Light breaks through the oak tree in the yard, forming a radiant halo around her head. You let the frame slip from your fingers. It falls and the room falls, and they both fall forever. Into the office, the hidden office. The ladder rattles in the closet of the hidden room as you descend into the floodwaters. Million's head hangs limp, her chin a few inches from the water's surface. As you trudge towards her, her shattered face slowly lifts until her voice twists from its grasp. From it in a gasp of electricity. Hey, you're awake, she says. A sphere of light flickering strobes behind what remains of her face. I wanted to apologize for my behavior earlier. You tried to kill me. Her head shrivels. She attempts to stand in the floodwaters, but loses her balance and immediately crashes back into the pool. You see, broken. Her gestures become small and erratic, spasms animated by a deep current of anguish. You have seen what is inside my mind, a grove hidden in the blackness of night where a hunter hides. In some moments, the hunter is in front of my mind, dragging me into a place where the ground glows red and hatred bleeds from it. I can hardly arrest my limbs for all the infinite spiraling vectors of rage. That is what it can be. Like in an artificial mind, she lifts her head from the floodwaters and pokes at her processing core, suspended in a delicate gossamer. It glows with effort beyond her shattered faceplate. Here is where the hunter lives, she says. Her vocal pitch twists and splits as much as she pinches at the gradual machine. This is where he listens to your mother. These stars. She swats at the flaking bits of strengthened glass that decorate the rim of her face. Are his eyes? She shakes her head violently. Crystals of glass rain into the waters and rises to find her neck. What am I then? Does it mean anything when I apologize? The waters rise still more to the crown of her head. She continues to speak in indecipherable static. Soon there's no robot left. Blood. You swim through the black waters towards the light of the attic as the room sucks down into the suburban depths. Million's face hangs in the fluid of your eyes as you float in the vacuum of the New Orleans sky. So is that the path to wherever we need to take this starship? Okay. Sure thing, game. Oh, it's the hallway where Lady shot herself. To her office. Hey. They take stuff from your desk. You slide a piece of paper from the envelope that rests on the desk to find a crudely drawn sketch of your family. Oh, her corpse is on the floor with a gun still. Hi, Papa? Nope. Oh, that's her. Kay, did you come to watch the flames with your Papa? Hope you don't mind me being here inside of this blessed memory. Refinery at night is just so splendid, isn't it? It shines still more beautifully in your mind. Thank you for allowing me to visit, if only for a moment. I hoped we might have a word together before our journey begins. I've lived many lives. One of them lived in this town. I watched them build this place. I watched the plantation land become machine land. No one minded me being here, waiting for all the pieces to assemble. They didn't notice me, just like they didn't notice you. Time bombs are time machines. They release the future into the streets. This refinery was a time bomb with or without me. It took less than it might seem to unstick the future from its snare. I shaved a little hole in a pipe elbow, left the servo motor behind in a box of treasures to help it strike. Little things, little boxes, little bits of rock. That's all it takes for a town to explode. Just like John, Blue was gone. No trouble for us anymore. You're saying your father was killed in that explosion caused by her putting a hole in the pipe? Just like John, Blue was gone. No trouble for us anymore. What are you? I'm what they say I am. I was never young. I walk the eons. I come upon the tar seeps of the Nazine wastes and across steppes and oceans to this place, cast from each illusion of hope, a promise I kept with the young man, the Roman shape to the delicate face. Kingdom for this earth could never be. We sat all of us in the shed among the figs where the stars shone through the rafters. She who carried his seed pointed there and said, "Old man, you live forever. Lead his children there. His kingdom awaits them there." So I will, you see. You're delusional. We who walk this earth forever, yes, we've lost all our minds. Our brethren await us in the sky, that I know to be true. What did she find? A messenger, a vessel of God's light, an angel. It will guide and protect us as we fly. Why my family? Because you are the last of his line. After you, there will be no more. This is something your grandfather knew. He tried to tell others, but they only laughed. As many do when he is confronted with the truth. I have made the room nice for you. When you enter, I will be there, and your brother will be there, and your mother as well. Your seat is prepared at the foot of her throne. Sit when you enter, child. We will leave the sins of this world behind. Your mother is already dead, so I'm sitting next to her body. Okay. Sure. Space that person was using is the dead body on the floors. Back on out of here. Oh! Okay, yeah, we're mimicking when we heard the gunshot of her shooting herself. Place is torn apart. Now, are we about to see the pixel art of a corpse, or is she going to be alive somehow? Well, your brother's clearly not happy. Well, she looks rather dead. Orb, the sphere hovers above your mom's head without any apparent motion. Blake. Blake writhes desperately in the chair. Papa! Waited only a short while for you, child. And yet it has been an eternity and an evening without end. Take your seat, KB, with your family. You see your mom for the first time in 5 years. Her corpse bears almost no resemblance to the woman you remember. Okay, so her corpse is there. You make your way towards Blake. Papa immediately intercepts you and knocks you to the floor with an aggressive shoulder tackle before casually returning to his place at the altar. I would never restrain you, dear one, but Blake doesn't know what's best. Come and have a seat with your family. Okay. Well, let's join this insanity, I suppose. Sit? Yeah, fuck it, why not? You approach the chair and glance over to Blake. He watches with dreadful, panicked eyes. You sit. Very good, child. I know you're both afraid, but remain strong. You will be rewarded for your courage in the world that awaits. Papa raises the transceiver in his hand. Garrett, my boy. Hearing you, Puck. Aphelia. I don't know how you get 2 F's in here. Roger that. Take a breath, my loves. We're leaving this place behind. Is that the end of this game? The room comes alive with motion as the airlock seals shut. Small, articulate arms extend out from your chair. They embrace your arms and legs, forcing you into stillness. You feel the old man's hands working a crown around your head. The blinding light consumes your vision. Every sense screams before settling into silence. The pressure that's been building in your chest releases as time dissolves. Past and future collapse into a single moment of immolation. You become pure radiant light, burning above Norco. Do we make it? Sounds like this rocket ship did not explode. Developed by Geography of Robots. Okay, that's the game then. That's an ending. That's all I can really say to that. That's an ending. I don't know, Cogswell. Does this game have multiple endings? Norco endings. Possible endings. Yes, apparently there are 3 endings. Well, there are a couple of endings, and it sounds like we may have gotten the best. Or it depends on how you interpret things, I suppose. All right, I guess that's that.